na Barnabáše. Samozřejmě tady doděláme, co je potřeba. A tohle už je to nebe trošku lepší než tamhle. Teátr. Co tamhle je?
He said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Company.
No holding back. think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Ne, ještě tamhle je něco.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy. The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but...
Much has changed in the Republic now.
You've seen this kind of thing before.
Many times.
One of you sent me...
Well, his men...
The cap... What a... Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst...
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Those who...
Then it's worse than we... You should return to Rosario.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't...
Not at now. If you... There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What if I'm of the issue? Which you...
Banditi. Před branami.
Just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the tap.
This looks to...
Rottenberg.
I thought I told.
And stand by as...
It's just club, which is more than can be said for.
I will survive.
Strange of the garrison.
The garrison have... There are a few... When...
Rock, if you.
I should...
Don't.
I should...
My uncle's. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Jenom tam ty proti čokoliv. Quest complete. To je jako přímo na quest.
It's over. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Matam.
You're injured. What happened? Rest. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
Another ether flood.
Je to
They're
Ether.
everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His wounds...
He was right to send you. The Thabor is safe thanks to you. You seem familiar.
You must have me confused with...
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am
nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday. You will regret not killing me when you...
V tom by nebyla žádná čest.
Have care.
Můj milý Torgle.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Obelisk activated.
Here, take a look at my wares. Anything else? It's a deal. Ah, not bad.
Tady seš, Torglíku.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with.
Seems the hideaway has lost its...
I did.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback white.
Ah, and here we have it. Fry, Ivan's on. So...
What? The crackle?
It is a tour de force.
I think.
I can't...
I'll...
nothing like a dish of cook.
I didn't mean. I just thought I had to.
Aye. Well, reckon the book. You've always been me right, and I'd have you stay that way. So don't buy your fat.
Thanks.
There's nothing he wouldn't do.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself. Till then,
Of course.
stop it. I don't go thinking that.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. All in good time, eh? All done?
It seems the hideaway has lost its...
Mhm. Tam nás nebudou chtít pustit určitě. Budou po nás si něco dělat. My tady potkáme Joté. Vlastně.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace.
Joté.
It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest.
Barnabas.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Barnabas a ten jeho
Distinguished
tepnul.
members of the council. You must forgive His Majesty this.
To je ultima tohleto.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Jo, on tím úderem sundal všechny, jo. No, tak Odin má ten Dage. Jo. Tak hoši.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Materiál. Ukaž mi tapestry, co jsme viděli. Jasně, to je ono. To jsme viděli už několikrát.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
What is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Bůh, co chceš. Když je to jeho plán, aby on je jednoho po druhém zabil, získal do sebe, ono pak ovládne, to bude ty píče. My lord.
My lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends.
Gav a strýček. Je doufám, že strýček uvidí i Joshu. Co to všechno znamená? Co to všechno kurva znamená?
It's plain she cares for you very deep.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is bold? Is it drip? Of leap?
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
You? Yes, sir, you know.
How are those new boots treating you?
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Barn.
Not a scratch on them.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coffinless?
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. Oh, look. Guardians of the Crystal. The first stones of Tabor. I'm pretty sure that would...
Fascinating. But whatever
Wanderers of Ore.
No doubt you're right. This is proven.
Children of the Hunters. That's all three.
And so, 3 guardians, little, another...
Too many
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Dobrý, ještě další questy, vole.
Of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing for...
No.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this. Cyril.
Jo, jasně.
Very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua. No use calling Ambrosia now.
The free cities and the sea.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Have care.
Depek. Co to je? Kerberosové.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Good girl. Faster. Looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet.
Ještě mě trefila svině. Pak nás čeká Kenver. Musíme zachránit Gava.
Clearly, join me.
I don't plan.
Do not.
Musíme zachránit strička a Gava.
The free cities under siege.
Orcs. Let us be rid of them.
Těch speček zaboj, to už není marný úplně. To je rychle.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Tam se asi válčí.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Ještě tam nemůžeme, když máme questy.
If we're going to do this, well...
Clive, it just so happens that...
And what talent?
Why, you're...
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure, Randalar has been particularly non-remembered the...
And you've been looking to...
Precise.
So where does my...
So we've been... And we believe the place was about...
And so, we seek...
How could I...
Actually...
Sounds like...
Even so...
I'll...
You will find.
All right.
I'm sure.
You deserve a rest.
This must have been a nice place once.
Will be again.
The last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklad. This is no time to ride. Ambrosia won't help me here.
To je ta hezká vodička.
safe.
Stay down.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding. Something the matter, Theod? Quiet.
Those are our terms.
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know.
Yes, but enough about him.
It's done.
You may...
I should go and...
Don't let me... but she'll only get up. I'll explain...
All right. Eloise, I just...
Thank you, Clive. Here. Something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the ground, I suppose we'd better The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our...
You're still in negotiation?
We are. A trusted colleague, I suppose, but we shall...
Well...
I'm not...
Konečně level 40. Že 50 bude max třeba. Doufám, že na to vidím nějaký DLCčka, vole, protože přehnaně perfektní.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier. He represents the Silver Peak Consort.
I don't think I've...
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. And they're still expanding. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say...
And you'd rather she did?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny Eloise that this was... I won't let her. She freed and she must...
You're a good man.
I have always been. And I want to... But each time an opportunity to do...
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is... Though I'm sure I'll still need some help.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers are... That's a job for the...
Marta's Rest.
Clive, just...
Oh?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been locked. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals, but we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could, but where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room, which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's been more and more of them turning up lately. But there's only so many we can shout. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. And that's what I was hoping.
It's no but.
Thank you.
So?
Well?
Eastpool. It's been a long time.
It was a and if any, but what's done?
I suppose.
The blight there's just one. A band of cutthroats, a nasty bastard would have sent some, but now.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So, Wade.
And you, Lord Rosfield.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. And then there are the bearers. Men and women who we need somewhere to set...
As can I, which is why I agreed to...
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall soon send...
So?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen, and rather less, thankfully. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But
I'll head into Eastpool and deal. You and the Guardians can make sure
I can't. I should. No.
Eastpool, jo.
Anything catch your eye? Much obliged. Thanks very much.
Caution, brother.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place.
or face the consequences. That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Nice try.
Eastpool je svobodný.
Surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and
I would hope
your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living. It might be best to send word for them to come right.
Of course. Leave it with me.
Hezky, dobře vejde. Survey to tady obnoví sometime later.
Home. No. We're the masters now.
That's all of them. And not a single account. Now to begin the important work of... It won't be easy. The masonry might still be... It'll take a...
So wait, if you don't mind. I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you...
And we will.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Sir Wade told what's on second low.
I suppose.
What? Sir Wade, there's anyway. If it's
thank you.
No, thank.
Oh.
V Lost Wingu, jo, ještě máme questík a pak jdem na Tokem útočí Barnabas.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales.
For Great Justice 2.
You know what you have to... Clive, I fear that I must be, as you know, before...
Thank you.
It and I might, but... And so, will you... And...
Everyone, quit. You can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can.
Well, if that's all... Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for me. We owe... If he's saying... And if that we get...
I hope so.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and... They're all gonna fucking...
Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with it. We can't let Quentin die before that...
All right. Where is this manor?
It's what... Promise us, Sid.
Let's go.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all...
No. Which is more than I can say for my comrade. They followed me, without question, all the way.
Kurel. Bílej
Supposed to
kurel.
be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died. Don't let their sacrifice be...
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
Nenasil.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be run down. Ugh.
Ale skoro jsme dali 50 litrů, ty vole, skoro. Na crafting, jo, že bychom se z něj vykovali nějaký mrdák.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And just as I dreamed of doing, all my plans, building a haven in Lostwing, it was all for that. What is? My faithful comrades. All those lives.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh.
You.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. And I hate to say it's Lostwing.
What?
Cože?
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
Farewell.
I need to find Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Lostwing je fakt lost.
Welcome back to the land of...
Is lost.
The flood has filled the...
I see. Then all...
No, Master Quentin.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. I have nothing left to...
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that.
I prayed and I prayed. Can't we just go back to how it was?
Your work ain't over yet. We believed that you were the right man to lead it.
Your village may be lost, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? Why would anyone...
Because we're family.
Family?
Yeah. And all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was.
Přesně tak.
And as long as we're still here,
Asgard
it
to je
is
své, není místo, je to jeho lid.
Again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here.
A fresh start. One life ends. Why just a village? What's to stop?
That's the Master Quint.
Please. Quinton will suffice after all.
No vidíš, to šikovný.
Permit me to withdraw. I will no longer be needed.
I'll pretend you know.
But you must be rewarded for your effort.
A bottle or two.
And if you don't...
I look forward.
Quest complete.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw it.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Come again. I may have more for you. Yeah.
Do you see the pair that got pulled into time?
Ty vole, fakt, že asi jo. Teď se budem plazit nějakou děurou. To budeš ty, viď. No seš to ty.
Your work here is done.
Tak, jdem na to. Free City of Caver. Píčo.
Sounds like thunder.
Stříčku.
You late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
Bude...
Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol. But everyone calls me Mid.
Midado.
My lady.
Hey?
Strejček Byron.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood. And what...
Jsme tři dominanti. Tak se ukaž ty. Zachráníme tohle město aspoň z části.
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship? The Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe.
Gutter snipe.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful.
Balavia.
You too.
All right, Torgal.
Oh!
Let's find those survivors.
Co za songy, wow!
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Krávo, je povraždili úplně.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
To je divný, no.
Nice try.
Yes, já jsem udělal přes Paďo. Díky Bahamut. A velký prostranství.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Jak si světlo zmrdá.
Nice try. This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside. Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion.
Co to je, že jste ten
But
bůh
then I would
teple?
expect no less from you, Mythos.
Co to je za teplometa?
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
Kokot.
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
To je Ultima, ne?
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And
Sleipnir?
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Pojď. Rapírská děvko. Klaje.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos.
Ježiši, co to je?
Yes! Yes!
Nice try.
Dobře to Torgil.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't. Too slow. Guess we're all ready. Go for it.
Sleipnir, ty vole, koko ze sranej, ty vole.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Kokot.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Co to kurwa? Barnabas to. Nazdar Odinku. Ty čo, nějaký silnej nevím.
Indeed, you may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Tyjo, ten song. Tak se ukaž, králíku. Z jednoho boss fightu do druhého, jo. Ty píčo. Lepší meči, to si má.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
Clive, dostáváš na prdel.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Do 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 do.
Try it.
Cože? Co se to děje?
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Ty král. Mě pose pojebal jak psa, ty vole. Takhle zemřet Jill, co? Ona umře, neříkej mi, že umřeš, Jill.
Such a waste.
Co se s ní stalo? Co se s ní stalo?
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Jill.
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship.
Oh my lord.
Take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
On jak
Don't
skvěl.
you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Píseň naděje.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
So she...
If it's knowledge you seek,
Let me tell you.
All right.
Them rumours wet like might be they weren't just tales plucked out. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, and to satisfy that lust I sold to opposing armies. But then one day, said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded...
Was that the first time you met?
Aye. He were true to his word, and all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Told me about his plan to topple the Mother Crew. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for home. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find us. And that's when he had me. And the rest, as they said, a dozen years on, and I'm still not the... But I can say, you've all shown me There are some things more precious.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. And how were you gonna carry all that? You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You got out else? And be thankful you got that much. Is that all?
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. It'd last you a good while. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. And?
Co to je zase za meč, ty vole?
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with it?
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. This might take a while. Straight home now. chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken. Poor beast.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid Solar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye.
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No, we're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.